Good morning and welcome to our meditation. Today is the 10th of September, and I would like to read in Proverbs chapter 15 verse 17. Better is a dish of vegetables where love is than a fattened ox served with hatred. Maybe if you are vegan or vegetarian, you're going to say, well, I prefer the dish of vegetables anyway. But what Solomon is trying to say, because actually to eat a fattened ox, it was not for everyone. It was for kings. It is a banquet he's talking about. So he's saying there is no point in being at the table eating a banquet when there is no love. It is better just to have a simple meal. It is amazing to when you realize that what makes a meal, it's the presence of the person we love, isn't it? If you're not going, I do sometimes, but because I'm not normal, probably. Now, like these days, I'm at home on my own. My eldest daughter is doing her master in the Alps. My younger daughter is in England. My wife is in England. I'm on my own. And then I was eating with a friend yesterday, and this person said, do you still cook like that when you are on your own? I said, oh, yeah, I enjoy having, eating well. But some people, and of course, when I was eating with this friend yesterday, it was much better than just eating on my own. And then in the evening, I was invited by friends. I wanted to study the Bible with some people, and they said, why don't you stay and eat with us? And the food was wonderful, but it's even better with friends, isn't it? So what Solomon is saying, that it is much better just to have a simple meal surrounded by love than a huge banquet where there is hatred. The love of God, as it is described in the New Testament, is a gift from God's grace to us. And the text of 1 Corinthians chapter 13 says, if you have the faith to say to the Pyrenees, go to the Bay of Biscay, or if you say to the Picos de Europa, the mountains in northern Spain, not far from here, go into throw yourself into the Mar Cantábrico. That's the way they call the Bay of Biscay in Spain. If you tell the mountain where you live to go into the whatever ocean you live near to, if you tell that mountain to go to the sea, but if you haven't got the love of God, that act is just nothing at all. And if the text even says, we are nobody if we haven't got the love of God. So the love of God was given to us by the Holy Spirit, and it is an act of grace. It's not your love, it's not your family love, it's not your friend's love, it's the love of God. It's much, much, much more powerful. So what he's saying here is that all we need is God's love. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your heart, do not be arrogant and so lie against the truth. This wisdom is not that which comes down from above, but is earthly, natural, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there is disorder and every evil thing. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, reasonable, full of mercy and good fruits, without hypocrisy. And the seed whose fruit is righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. This last part of James chapter 3, 14 to 18 talks about love. That's how love is. And the opposite of love, it's what he's saying in verse 14, bitter jealousy, selfish ambition. That's hatred. But the love of God is mercy. It is pure. It's peaceable. It is righteous. God bless you.